Well, here we are back, Magic and Pioneer. Here we are with Rakdos Control. Starting off with the lands, we've got Blood Crypts, Dragon Skull Summit, Smouldering Marsh, and the Canyon Sloth. The reason I went for the Dragon Skull Summits, mainly all the lands are either swamps or mountains, come out untapped unless we have them right at the start of the game. Now, I wanted lands to come into play untapped whenever possible. So next we have the last of the lands. We've got 1 Urborg, 5 mountains and 6 swamps. After that we have a removal suite, so 3 Fatal Push, 4 Dread Boar, mainly for Planeswalkers. We've got Murderous Riders, again mainly for Planeswalkers, even though Murderous Rider does double up as a creature, and 3 Colligan's Command. Next we've got 2 Omnix Ulysses Cruelty. These are mainly for any of the gods that people might play. This gives them a -5/-5 and will exile them, even if they've got indestructibles, it will still get rid of them. Also 3 Anger of the Gods for board sweepers. Now our creatures. We've got 2 Kalatas, Traitor of Get. Comes in very handy because obviously it will exile any creatures that go into the graveyard. We get a 2/2 zombie. It's also got lifelink, which comes in handy as well. A Goblin Dark Dwellers double up with all of our removal suite. So anything that goes into the graveyard is recastable through the Goblin Dark Dwellers. We've got Scorpion God. So if we do come up against any 1/1 creatures, this is a great card to have, because obviously putting a -1/-1 counter on it allows us to draw a card as well. Even bigger creatures, we can put a -1/-1 counter on it, kill it with a kill spell, and still draw a card. Then we've got the Noxious Gearhulk, so it doubles up. Obviously when it comes into play, it kills a creature and we gain life as well for it from that creature. Now we've got our Planeswalkers, so we've got 2 Liliana the Last Hope. This is again against our weenie creatures, but also reduces damage from any other creatures that are coming into us as well. And if we manage to get to the ultimate, that's generally a game win at that point. Chandra, Torch of Defiance, we've got 2 of. Again, it allows us to draw extra cards, so it gives us card advantage. Again, if we get to the ultimate, then it's usually a game win. Karn, he's mainly, we've got 2 of there, mainly in there only for the card advantage, the drawing cards. Obviously, generally people will give us the land. If a land comes up with a kill spell of some sort, we'll get the land. We've always got that there just in case, so we can always -1 him and get that spell back at any time. Then we've got 1 Angrath, so obviously he's good for discard. If we've got any problematic creatures that are 3 casting costs or less, we can take control of them, attack our opponent, and then we sacrifice the creature. So it's basically a kill for anything 3 casting cost or less. So you've got things like Uro in there, we've got the White God. And finally we've got 2 Omnixilus. Again, another card draw. So it doubles up with creature kill. If we do manage to get to the ultimate, it can help in winning games as well. So here we have our sideboards. So we've got 2 Tormod's Crypts, mainly against obviously anything that with graveyard recursion. It doesn't hurt us as much, even though we do have the Goblin Dark Dwellers. trying to get cards back from the graveyard. It doesn't hurt us as much with the Tormod's Crypt as it would with a deck that is more inclined towards the graveyard. Four Thoughtseize, it's mainly against any combo decks or control decks. We've got two Braids, they can be brought in against extra kill spells, against basically rush decks. We've got Rakdos Charm, it can deal with artifacts and it can deal with the graveyard as well. 3 Bontu's Last Reckoning, so board sweepers if we come up against any decks that have lots of creatures, or even rush decks again. 2 Slaughter Games again in there for control decks and also combo decks. So that's us for Rakdos Control. We'll get into the games very shortly. Lustrag also puts in there to go first. Okay. So what have they got? Temple Garden. We'll lead with the Canyon Sloth. Okay. Won't be paying the 2 life there. So we're going to get hit by for 4 more than likely. Nope. Minota. Well, I don't think there's much we're going to be able to do, so begin sideboarding. We'll bring in the Bontus. Take out the Angers. Can maybe bring in the 2 of them. Biggest problem we've got is Minota. Bring in those. Saying that I don't seem to have much. Okay, we'll go with this. Yes, I'll go first. That is not a very good hand at all. I'll have to mulligan that. 1 land again. Okay, we've got more than 1 land this time, but let's put 2 cards back. Put a Dragon Skull and an Angrath. Right. Temple Garden tapped with Elvish Mystic. Play the Dragon Skull. Goblin Instigator. Okay, so with the Urbog, not much of a choice. Leave that out. I'll take out the elves though. Seems a little cropped on lands, so let's see if he draws another, has drawn another land. Two of them attacking that. He does have another land. Two of them are going out after Liliana. We could really do with another land at the moment. Okay, we'll give that -2, -1, and we'll get rid of that. Let's call it Liliana again. Chandra, okay. Stomp. So there's the mountain. So we'll add the 2. Minota. Not much I can do about that. Kenrith. So that's going in on Chandra and Chandra as well. So Chandra's going to die. We need a bond too. That's not going to cut it. I'm rather screwed on land. More than likely will die this turn. One, two, three, 4, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, here we are back with Rakdos Control. Okay, we'll keep that. So let's see what they're playing this time. Godless Shrine, Kithian. Got 2 feet up pushes, so we should be able to take care of Kithian. We'll take Kithian out. So they're playing, it looks like they're playing a white-black humans. Another fatal push. Again, we'll take that one out. So if we put another hero. So while we can. Okay. We'll play the Blood Crypt. We'll pay the 2 life and pull out Chandra. Okay. add 2. So with play Angrath, you can start attacking their hand. Or Obnixilis. Draw more cards. We'll go with Angrath at the moment. And he scoops it up. So all I've seen is the creatures at the moment. So I'll bring in the 2 a braid and take out the noxious gearhulks. But go with this at the moment. So they're going first. So hopefully we'll draw into something. So they've mulliganed to 6. Glacial Fortress. So I'll play the Dragon Skull Summit next. We'll leave the 3-man Inspector at the moment. We'll cycle this. Get an Anger, that's good. Play another Swamp. So we've only got a single land at the moment. I want to keep the Dreadboard just in case they get a Planeswalker. Even though I do have the Goblin Dark Dwellers. Concealed Courtyard now. So a legendary humans you control. So we'll play this. Get rid of all of them. And we can return it with the Goblin Dark Dwellers. Should we need. So here we can go Liliana. And no, we'll go with Obnixilis' Cruelty. Keep the Dreadboard just in case. Another hero. So we'll get that. And then we'll play Scorpion King. Scorpion God. So there's Teferi. So he's going to return that. So I will play the Blood Crypt. Yes, I'll pay 2 life. Get rid of that. We'll kill Teferi. 3, 4, and we'll get Big Gaia back out again. So we've got Duress, and there's nothing there from a take. Another Teferi. I'm going to return that again. So we're going to get him for 1 on Liliana, okay. Okay. So we'll play the Blood Crypt. We'll pay the 2 life. Give that -2, -1. Kill Teferi again. Play the Goblin Dark Dwellers. Regurgitate the Anger. So is it a kind of Esper Humans build? Lots of things, yes. Whenever General Kudro or of Dranith or another human enters the battlefield under your control, exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. Okay, so he's going to get rid of Omnix plus his Cruelty. And there's Kithian. That's fine. So we'll play out Kalatas first. We'll give that -2, -1. And we'll hit that with an Omnix plus his Cruelty. And he scoops up. Well, here we are back with Rakdos Control. We've won the die roll, so we are going to be playing first. Not a great starting hand, so we'll give that a mulligan. That's a bit better. So we'll keep that. Done. So we'll play the Canyon Sloth first. See what we're going to be up against. Some elves there. So is it an elf deck? Nope. So it's a Gruul kind of stompy deck, I'm guessing. We'll get rid of the Love-Struck Beast. We could have played Liliana and taken out the Elvish Mystic, but there was no guarantee that he wouldn't be able to play just another 1-1 and come in with the Love-Struck Beast. There's a Rabble Master there. Okay, so a second Karn. So we'll get rid of the Rabble Master. Play that next turn. Coming in for 1. So what are we drawing? Dark Dwellers. So we do need another land for that. Play that out. Draw a card. Will give us a land, more than likely. So we'll play the land. So more likely we're going to kill Karn. I can play the Dark Dwellers next time with the Dreadbore on the Steel Leaf, unless he plays something else. Another Rabble Master. So they're all going in on Karn. The 3 of them. To the Dreadbore on the Steel Leaf. So here's attacking with the Rabble Master. I'm going to have to block the Rabble Master. So I can play Liliana, take out one of them, and then play Murderous Rider as well. Unless of course I draw something like Anger of the Gods. Take out the elf. He's got another one. Yep. Still kill the elf though. Get the Murderous Rider out. So he's going to play one of the Bone Crusher Giants. Another Love-Struck Beast. Okay, so we draw. Fatal Push. We will cycle that. Goblin Dark Dwellers. Okay. He attacks, I can block the Murderous Rider on the Love-Struck. I could take out one of them, but then I wouldn't lose anything, so I've got to block the Love-Struck, lose the Murderous Rider so I can Fatal Push it. So I'll gain 2 life. So what's he playing here? So he's playing a Runus. So I'll cast that, get rid of that. So we'll get Scorpion God out. Start picking off those goblins and even put a -1/-1 on the Ronus if I need to. Killing these off will give me cards. He's bringing in a Bone Crusher. So you can attack with the Ronus. I do want to keep, unfortunately, the Scorpion God. I'm going to take a hit there. So I've got a Dreadbore. So -1 on that. I draw a card. Noxious Gearhulk. Now, I can Dreadbore that. I can also block it. That means I'll take 5. And that deals 2 damage. So you can bring that one in. So that would deal 2 damage to me. So I think I will take that out. I should have waited until the end of the next turn or something. They land and go. So I'll block the Bone Crusher. Taking 5, which will leave me on 3. If I block that, that doesn't die, but if I block that, that one would. Take 5, go down to 3. If I block that, I still take 4, go to 4. That dies though. I'll block that, go down to 3. I'm going to play the other one. This is he's just making sure he kills me or kills that. That will come back to my hand anyway. There's an anger. I could really do a next list is cruelty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play that back out again. If I had a land, I could put a -1/-. It's still got death touch though. That's the only thing. Well, that will do it. So I've got Kalatas. He can't attack anyway. Do that. Get a 2/2. So it doesn't really matter because that's going to kill me anyway. Okay. Bring in the 3 Bontus. Take out an anger. Take out 2 angers actually. And what else? Because that would do against the Ronas quite easily. And even the other god. Take out a noxious Gearhulk. So yes, go first. That's on the next list is cruelty, but the rest of the hand is not great. So mulligan. That's a bit better. We'll keep that and we'll put the Dark Dwellers on the bottom. So he's mulligan to 5 at the moment. So he's kept 5. Play out the Smouldering Marsh. He's played an elf, so does he need this? That's the question. I'll play the Blood Crypt, tapped, and I will push that. Guess we'll soon find out. So he's paying the 2 life. Heart's Desire. So he's creating the 1/1 first. Play Mountain. You can't play the Love Struck at the moment. You can now. He's going to come in for the 1. Okay. Play that. So I could play the Chandra, but it would die. I could play the Bontu, but that'll be tapped out for next turn as well though. I'll play the Bontu. See what he plays this turn. An Ooze, okay. So he's making his Ooze bigger. That's fine. It just means he won't be playing anything next turn. We'll only be attacking with that next turn, I should say. I've got 2 Chandras. They will take out the Ooze. So he's going to attack in for the 4. Anything else come in? Oh, he's just eating my stuff. That's all he's doing. So if I'll land, I can play on Nixilus, kill it. I'll play a Chandra. Deal the 4 damage. Does he have a Stomp? He does. So he's playing that. Now, does he have a second Stomp? Soon find out. So I could add 2 mana, then I would lose Chandra to that anyway. So he doesn't have the mana for a Stomp, so we play Stomp next turn. Chandra's defeat. Okay. I'm doing okay for life at the moment. So let's see what he's going to play. So he's playing Desire, okay. So we've got Smolder and Marshall's going to come into play tapped. So we'll kill that, just in case he's got anything for hexproof. Attacks for the 1. So I play anything else. Elvish Mystic. So a Dragon Skull Summit. So if I were to play that, could play that, then this. Okay. So he's got another elf. Did he just draw that? So I'll play out the Dark Kalatas. Attack with the Murderous Rider. He's going to hit it with a lava coil, okay. And ooze. Ooze isn't going to be much of a problem because I can play the Nixilis, kill the ooze. Okay. So what we've got here. Depending on what we draw, or depending on what we do with Nixilis. Draw Fatal Push, and we've got another Nixilis' Cruelty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll destroy that. Leave my creature back just now. See what he draws. Okay, so what we've got here. Creator's Clause deals 2. Okay, so we've lost our Nixilis. So we've got 2 cruelties now. Attack with it for 2. See what he plays. He's going to get in for 1. As long as it doesn't become any more than 1, that's fine. There we've got a Dreadbore. So we'll get in for the 2 again. Control comes into play tapped. He's got Clothis. Now if he does become a creature, I can take care of him. It's got to be 7, so it's a dangerous game you have to play. Then it'll deal 2 damage to me. They'll land. So he gains 2 lives. I will take out the elves. Clouthless keeps me in parity with the Murderous Rider. I just need another creature to hit the table, then I can play something else. So he's taking out the cruelty. Suppose that's just in case he does get Ronus. Or even him. So I get Angrath, okay. Attack first. So he's playing Collective Company. Cancel that because he can't kill it anyway. One, two, three, four, five, 2 left. Two, three, and 5. So do that, he'll lose 2 life. And I'll sideboard that. So Angrath is going to be sticking around at the moment. So there's Karn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plus Karn. So a Call Against Command and a Dragon Skull Summit. Attack with that. Still got 3 for the next loss is Cruelty. So he scoops it up. Okay. So next game. He was a bit short on mana, I think, to start off with, but so I'll just run it back out again. Two land, 2 pushes, anger. Yeah, I'll be keeping this. Finding out with another elf. Always better to push them, I think. Just if he's pinched on lands and he's wanting to use the elves, that would help, but also it does help him ramp out a bit quicker. So another. Maybe I should have waited until the next turn, so we'd maybe taken the land of our elves. My own fault there. Rabble Master. So let's see what draw. But a 1-2's last reckoning, so we'll go anger. It's more like there's a good chance he's keeping stomps in his hand from the planeswalkers. Legion War Boss. Draw Canyon Sloth, so let's just play that. Play the 1-2. We've got another ooze. So he's going to eat something. So I'm tapped out at the moment. So there's not much I can do. Is he going to eat the other 2 and attack for 5? Yes. So I've got Swamp. So let's play this. Gain control of that. Attack back. And sacrifice it. So next turn, if he survives, we can start making him discard. Got another ooze. He's going to eat. So you can lose. There on Nixilis. Destroy that. Go back to me. Discard the card. Draw a card. Play a land. Cancel that. Play that. We're both about the same on time. I think I've got the advantage. Two planeswalkers are not dead. Okay, he's got more life. I can draw extra cards. What's he bringing in? A Love-Struck Beast and an Elvish Mystic. So what's he going for? Anywhere else, that's out. No more surprises at the moment. So he is attacking on Nixilis. He's chosen not to now. He's attacking Angrath. So I will block. Don't mind getting my god back. Play the Blood Crypt. Don't play the life. Discard a card. Draw a card. Play this guy again. Now none of those 1/1s are going to kill any of my planeswalkers. He scoops it up. We got there in the end. Okay, well, overall, I think the Black-Red Control actually went quite well. We had an overall record of, I believe it was broke even, of 4-4 out of all the games I played. I did lose to another Winota. There was the new Jeskai Control deck as well. I lost twice too. I can't remember what other one that we actually beat, but overall I think the deck actually went quite well. Only changes I would probably recommend looking at it back on the games is maybe with an extra slaughter games in the sideboard and maybe a couple of more spells, instant spells, cheap for creature destruction as well in the main deck. But other than that, I enjoyed playing the deck and hope you enjoyed watching it.
Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. YouTube is showing a couple of videos you might like. Comment down below. Remember to give a big thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.